Hey everyone, real quick, wanted to show you something that I thought was pretty interesting. This is another view, I guess I should say an illustration of the whole Renee Good ICE agent interaction where she supposedly had hit him with her car and she was fatally wounded by being shot 3 times. But this, removes a lot of that noise. It can kind of clean things up. Looking at it in this perspective, I thought it was pretty interesting, and I wanted you to take a look at it. Here it goes. As you can see, the red figure is the ICE agent. It's showing you his body angle and where he was when he was struck by the car, as you can see from this top down angle. And even there, it just appears that he kind of hangs around the front of her car a little longer than what he needed to. And interestingly, he has his phone out and sort of, if you can see here, bangs it on the front of the car. From that camera phone's view, it would appear as though he had collided or she collided with him. But as you can see, there wasn't really any collision. And it appears as though he might have stuck his knee out further. And you'll see here in a moment they'll show you sort of a illustration of what a typical person would do in that situation. Boom, two, three. Another thing too, I didn't know that the second shot was a headshot. I always thought it was the final shot was a headshot. But as you can see, she raised her arm to try to shield the bullet, so she saw it coming. I can't imagine what she was thinking. You can see the green figure is what any rational person would do here. It did not take much movement at all to pivot that one leg out of the way. That's all. Look at him. He leaned on it. He trained on her. Look how closely he held the gun to his train of sight. And he did what they all say they get trained to do, which is to finish your victim. And that he did. It's a terrible situation. Sorry for showing it again, but I do feel like it's important that we see. And when I say we, I'm not saying really the people who have a brain and can see exactly what happened there. I want the people who say that she caused her own death to see this, because your eyes are lying. I didn't need this to see that this could have been avoided, and that it seemed as though he wanted this to happen. I know it sounds crazy, and if you're a person like me, it's really hard for you to fathom a person that wakes up one day and decides that they would like to kill someone. But there are people out there like that, evidently. The rush to judgment and everything else I thought was very poor, to call her a domestic terrorist or assume or insinuate that she had any part to do in her own death. She was just trying to leave the area. She had waved a couple of cars by. She was waiting patiently. She had already told the agent who shot her, "Hey guys, I'm not mad at you. We're good." Basically, she was like, "Hey, everything's fine." And then moments later, that same guy who she shared pleasantries with shot her, which now that I think about it, is it's pretty evil. Have you ever met anyone random in public and they may bump into you or you them and you both say sorry, or you smile and just move on? Think about doing that to someone who smiles at you, and 20 seconds later you shoot them in the face. Yeah, it's just kind of hard to understand how someone could do that. Really, it's really hard to understand how someone could do that. I didn't really think it was possible. I would have never thought me, and maybe I see the world in rose colored glasses, but when I am nice to someone and we're chatting it up, and there's a certain connection, even if it's just a small conversation or a shared smile. What kind of a person can do that, or have someone smile at them and be nice and pleasant, and then can turn around and shoot them? So that's kind of hard to fathom. But I don't want to talk more about this. I've talked about it ad nauseum. I'm sure you've heard a lot about it, every which way, every side, every angle. But this is a new perspective I just wanted to share with you. I thought it was interesting. Hope you do too. But thank you for watching. When you have a moment, if you could, please drop me a like and subscribe. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks.